Okay.
Awesome.
One extremely detailed and informative answer.
That'll be perfect. Do you mind being on my live stream? It's on my YouTube. Awesome. This is your mic. You can talk into that.
Dennis Clegg.
Dennis Clegg, that's your name?
What's yours?
I'm jacoblagatare. Most people call me Jake.
Jake?
Yep. So are you...
You can call me Barefoot. You can call me Lucifer. You can call me Crowley versus Yates.
Lucifer.
You can call me the nameless, faceless motherfucker that's supposed to be sitting in 666 over.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I talked to a guy the other day, and he was like, everyone's evil, the world's evil, nothing matters. Like,
the world isn't evil.
Yeah.
To the point where it can't come back.
Okay, I appreciate that. I agree.
That is what the definition of the signal controversy was. The last 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
It's basically Frazzle Drip rolled up into a galactic signal that was set out around Nikola Tesla's original signals. It's fiber optic and right around it. Collected all the bad stuff. Sent it back to us.
Yeah.
As a gift. Because our computers are set on the wrong dates. Columbus, 1492, the Hook Decks. They knew we were here.
Right.
So our computers should be set up basically to try and start to understand the pyramids and all the Amazonian ruins.
Right.
Just try and start your computing from there and go into a future where there's no plastic. Or
right.
you institute 420 and make everything out of hemp.
Right, yeah. More sustainable, right?
So, my friend...
What do you think about animals?
Well, unfortunately, I came across a statistic the other day that said our population went from a couple billion to 3, since we discovered oil. The population has increased to the point where the earth is theoretically totally stressed out of its mind.
Yeah, I agree.
12 to 18% of the fresh water in the world is piss. The oceans are hanging in there.
Yeah, exactly. So, how do you feel about humans exploiting animals?
I believe thoroughly that in the name of Linda Moulton Howe, the History Channel, the cow mutilators, all those tests, all those experiments, all those genetic Yetis, Yeti and the Bigfoot, all that serve the purpose. But the second you recognize that ET is basically the guy standing on the tan, the other side, the Nazca lines. You know the Nazca lines?
Yeah.
You know the dudes that stand there going like that?
Yeah.
That's Evie. That's your galactic pilot.
Yeah, okay.
So if mankind in its infinite wisdom wanted to hack into every piece of DNA it could find in an attempt to create a recipient to disseminate what they were trying to do, then they are fine if they shut it down now.
Yeah.
Torturing ants. If you look at Geneva the other day, Geneva sent a bunch of kids down to wherever and tried to hump some ants through an airport back to their genetic bullshit. Why? Because I laid down the ant code for Chairman Xi to communicate.
Interesting.
So if you take what I'm describing is, if you're creating a piece of art, you pour molten lead down an ant colony.
Yeah.
And dig it out.
Yeah.
And turn it upside down. How many thousands or hundreds of years have you just wiped out? A lot.
Yeah, right.
They could have been digging that hole since before we were here, right? Now you take that pain signal of all those thousands of generations of ants screaming and bloody, murderous, and then amplify it and shoot it up.
Yeah.
And then you'll get their attention.
Yeah. So like that's what we do with the cows, pigs, and chickens, right? Like
Wuhan is a food distribution disease.
Yeah,
It's that simple. It's a numbers game. That's why Tulsi Gabbard is my infinite and forever hero. Because she was put in a difficult position to prove that we ran out of numbers. That created the potential for a nuclear Armageddon if something slips. Now, she told everybody it was coming, and what happened? They locked her in a bargain closet for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
While they tried to figure out what's going on.
Huh. That's interesting. So, do you participate in those industries though? Because you're against it, right? You're against all the unnecessary suffering in those animal agriculture industries with the cows and the pigs and the chickens.
Yes.
Like, do you participate? Do you buy meat and
I, in
those
fact,
products?
when I was 18 years old, I came out of high school and learned what methamphetamine was all about. And I worked second shift at Moyer Packing. And I learned how to sharpen a knife and tear a cow apart.
Yeah.
And then after 20 years or so, I went back to the rendering plant where they took the bones and the blood and ground it up.
Yeah.
And used augers to move stuff around like Archimedes. So I know the food.
Yeah. You want to tell me a little bit about that? And can you speak into the mic a little bit more so the audio is a little bit better, maybe?
Here, hold that.
Yeah, sure. I like your staff. That's cool.
Ancient magic.
I like the feather.
So Wuhan was and is continuing, although I ate the time, it's a food distribution issue. So, again, our population exploded in the last 120 years to the point where you're mass producing everything. So that's why the Georgia Guidestones wanted to cull the population drastically really quick. So that's why we're at war with Canada.
Yeah.
Because Canada controls the cow herd. Now, do we have to eat meat? No.
Right.
You don't have to eat meat.
Yeah.
But if you're on a boat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and you get hungry and you have to shoot one of the 3, you're going to eat.
Yeah, I agree with that. But now we just shop at a grocery store, so you can pick the animal products that we know has like suffering and abuse behind it, or we can pick the plant-based products and we know that we're not forcing an animal into a slaughterhouse.
Describe to me, in the name of Michelle Obama, what food distribution looks like in Center City, America. Looks like orange soda and chips to me.
Like if we stopped eating meat?
No, what I'm saying is if you wanted to follow your path to a better health, the black man and the underprivileged has no shot. Because they don't have... Well, do you think downtown Philadelphia has the availability of fresh fruits cheap? No.
Fruits aren't the cheapest, but grains normally are the cheapest. So grains and legumes, nuts and
GMO
nuts and seeds.
GMO grains.
Genetically
modified.
The animals are genetically modified. So you can get organic stuff that's not as modified or as less pesticides, but
it is, my friend. You've stumbled across.
It's the same thing with the meat.
You stumbled across nirvana, my friend, because over the last weekend during the reenactment and the refighting of the Civil War, we instituted a new political
I know, right?
institution. Now, I called it, and I intend to call it the Independence Party. Independence. Now, 2 days after I threw that one out there, that fucking South American pumpernickel Elon Musk declared his own political party called the America Party.
Yeah, the American Party, yeah.
So what does a thinking man do? He says, we'll call it the America Independence Party.
Yeah.
And I'll steal every penny that fucking guy got.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's pretty interesting. A lot of things are changing now.
I'm generous and I understand how this freaking globe works. You make Tulsi Gabbard Queen of Samoa, America Samoa. And whatever Ghislaine Maxwell and her fucking submarine force was going to do in the name of Assad and that Tara thing, They all had sub licenses, right? Ghislaine Maxwell, that's what they were doing down there.
Yeah.
So you put Bibi Netanyahu and his genocidal race in a hole, and you take whatever they thought they were going to do underneath the water, you put it in American cement.
So let's get back to the animals. Like, do you think it's wrong for the animals the way we're treating them, right? So what's stopping you from living vegan? Why are you still participating in those industries if you know that they're doing things that you don't agree with?
Well, I don't know. Describe the teeth in your head. You got incisors, you got molars, and you got,
Yeah, they're good for eating plants.
And the pointy ones were good from ripping flesh off bones too. But I agree with you.
Not that much. Not like
If it could be done.
Carnivore.
Although I firmly believe poultry and fish, I think, are fine.
So
chickens are dinosaurs, right?
I mean, they're still an animal, right? They have their own experiences.
Chickens are dinosaurs. Well, they say, what did what's his face say before he shot his head off with a shotgun? Fish feel no pain from Nirvana. But
that's not true. We know fish feel pain.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
So do we.
Right. So that's why
plants.
That's why we show each other a base level of respect.
Plants feel pain when you harvest them?
So plants don't feel pain.
Oh.
And we know that.
Oh, okay.
That's a fact because they don't have a brain or a central nervous system.
Ow. All right.
So that's where your pain comes from.
How about when a high intensity, high-tech energy device bends the nodes of wheat in an English field and makes a crop circle?
What does that have to do with farming animals?
Nothing, but I'm talking about inflicting pain on plants. There's an entity or there's a power structure out there that has the ability to bend over wheat and make pictures.
Yeah.
Do you deny that? Do you agree?
I mean,
you think crop circles are real?
But I think that I don't think that justifies eating animals or taking things from them.
Well, maybe if we understand who made the crop circles, we could learn to get away from harvesting meat.
Yeah, maybe.
The two maybe go together.
I think one of the big steps is going to be with AI. With AI.
Yeah.
I think that'll be one of the next big steps. I think in the future, I hope we can communicate with animals like better, like on a whole nother level. So what do you think about that? Do you think that could be something in the future where we could talk to animals?
I firmly believe, until I'm proven otherwise, that the moon was more or less the original Earth. The moon penetrated our solar system and sent up the calendar which proves women, and that is 13 months, 28-day cycle.
Yeah.
13 months, 28 days. That's the turtle. That's the turtle shell. They're mostly all the same on the back. 1 day left over to adjust time.
Yeah.
So animals, an octopus, you can rip off half of its limbs and it'll still outstink you.
Yeah, they have like a brain in each arm or something like that.
So
it's like
if I'm king of the world, given the choice between mankind and the earth, I'll blow the shit out of mankind.
Yeah, we're one of the most like damaging species to the planet. But I don't think
the most powerful mechanism ever created was the human brain.
I don't think that even though we're not good for the planet, that justifies taking people out, though. You know what I mean? So I think we should respect all animals, including people, right?
How many?
To an extent.
How many ETs do you think are out there?
I don't know. I just want to stay focused on the animals, though. So, why?
That is their focus. ET's ultimate goal.
Yeah.
And ultimate focus is taking care of the animals. It's not taking care of us.
Yeah. We're before the
problem. How many do you think are out there?
So
if there's a planet,
that's why you should be vegan.
Sand. Okay, but the question stands. You're not thinking deep enough, my friend. How many ETs are out there knowing that they buzzed the lighthouse in '52? Knowing that they had portals back in the pyramid days, knowing that when you look through LiDAR at the ancient ruins in South America, it looks just like a computer chip. So that same computer chip was probably here 20,000 years ago. So how many ETs do you think are out there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Do you think they'd
guarantee
show
there's
us
at least
mercy though
one.
if
There's
we
at
were
least-
vegan?
Huh?
You think they'd show us mercy if we were vegan? Or do you think they would treat us the way we treat
I don't
animals?
know. I mean, to kill a whale or a dolphin's a sin. My cousin was in the Navy and he worked with dolphins back 30 years ago. Now I know what he was doing back then was self-defense, trying to track submarines and shit.
Yeah.
Which is why in today's world, there's entirely too many submarines and too much bullshit underneath the water. So ET's going to come home with that signal and pick somebody and tell the freaking world just exactly what you're saying. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Or we'll clean it up for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're smart people, and I think some of us are figuring that out. So we should take the steps to clean it up now, because you can change right now and live vegan and stop supporting animal abuse. Stop
So
supporting
what
the
possessed
unnecessary
you?
suffering.
Did you hear a voice from God to come out here today and set this up?
My cat told me. Yeah, you want me to be honest with you?
Dutch?
Yeah, my
What
cat
do
and all the
you
other
think
animals that
Captain
I've
Noah is?
met
Go
in my
back.
whole life.
There's an island off the coast of England that an intergalactic message interrupted the television show back in the 60s, early 70s that says we are the intergalactic representatives here.
Yeah.
And what did the King of England do with it? He sat on it. Why? Why did the King of England not explain crop circles and what's going on? Why? Jimmy Savile. Who's Jimmy Savile? One of the greatest pedophiles ever. So the whole monarchy, who's supposed to support and represent 130 nations, they're all civilian. That's why Prince Andrew's sitting in his hole with sweaty hands.
Yeah, right.
So.
Yeah, so it sounds like you want to be vegan from now on. So take a picture of my folder here.
I'll do that.
You can get some more information.
I
You can
will
check
take a
out
picture
my channel.
because
You can see your
just like
our
Steve
conversation
Austin,
back.
I am tied in with everything. So watch Dominion.org, challenge22.com.
Yeah, these will show you about what
Health
happens in
film.
the industry.
Game
These are
Changers
about
movie,
health.
Christ
religion.
conspiracy.
Challenge 22 will give you information and help you live vegan every day.
Hey, man.
How you doing, man?
Anything good today?
Little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
this guy was
Very
very
good.
interesting. It was nice to meet you. What was your name?
Dennis Clegg.
Dennis Clegg, yep.
Serial number 194582030. Alien intelligence coming in hot, reporting for duty. Thank you very much. This is supposed to go to Tulsi Gabbard so that I can thoroughly molest her, at least in my
Here, you want a water too?
No, that's plastic.
You sure? Oh, I know. That's what I thought when I got them too. I'm like, microplastics, but
Breakfast, right?
if it's microplastics or like passing out in the hot heat, I think somebody might appreciate the water. You know?
Well, no, your thought process is right, but you got to get all those patents that vanished on that JAL flight. All those patents, those guys were the smartest men in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Put on that plane and